Hey gang, welcome back to Transport Fever 2, the spring update. I kept saying summer update last time. I'm an absolute twit, and I'll admit it. We're down here at I like to call it Barton Upper Humber, and here is the stone train coming in now. I did a little bit of jiggery pokery just to fix things up a little bit because the truck line was cannibalizing the train line, and you know what, I just wanted to leave the train line in to try and make it work. But I think we need another income to subsidize some of this $1.3 million deficit that we keep going back into, in and out of, and to do that I've just got the trick for us, because we're gonna have to borrow a little bit more again, but we're gonna set up a cheeky little timber line, much like I did in Lonely Pines early on. I set up just a forestry to timber sawmill production line that was netting us a nifty little profit to start out with. So yeah, so we'll do that straight after the little intro break, and then we'll look at today one of the other updates that has hit. The spring update that's out now, and that is cargo and passenger station capacities and being able to increase that capacity. And we'll also look at truck stop capacities also in that, so you can get a bit of an idea and a feel for that. Now you probably didn't know it already, but there may be some people out there that don't know it, and they can see it in action, live action. All right, let's get into it. Right, so we're down here at Cleethorpes Sawmill. Let me just check my HUD icon indicators. My filters have stayed exactly the way they were as I left them. Which one do I want here now? I should have industries on. I do have industries on. I thought they used to have names on them. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Right, you're imagining things, Ham. Right, well, to do this, let's just wait until the train pulls in so we can yield our maximum amount of loan we're going to take. Hopefully we don't crank into another deficit here, but you'll start to see that the stone train will start to it's averaging between 30 and 40. Now early on it is going to be a bit tougher. The smartest thing to do is to leave the truck line in that was doing really well actually, and get rid of the train. We don't like to do things the smart way all the time here. I like to do things the hard way, as you'll find out. No, I don't do things the hard way all the time, but I want to leave the train in. I want to make the train work, and I'm going to make it work. Once the train lands though and sells this bunch of stone, I will pause it and we'll take a bit of a loan, and then we're going to set up that timber line and try and get some trucks making a good profit for us on the actual timber itself. Come on, train. Oh, I don't think we're actually, what was it, 1.5 maybe? Can't remember. Let's just check here now. Yeah, okay, we'll pause that right there. Give me some money, bank man. Borrow. We're going to need about 5. Hopefully that'll be enough to get this bankrolled. It's only going to be a short little truck trip, as you can see here, and we're actually going to try and minimize it. This is actually what I'm going to use as my cash crop early on here. Right, where is the point at which I can... So it is about there, right. I wonder if we do this... give me a 20 meter one. I kind of want to adjust it to have it one ways as well. Now I know you don't have to, but wait, just bear with me here for a second. We're going to get rid of that. Of course you can't do that. We're going to have to set it off just a touch further out there. Right. Configure that. Early on game, it's always configuring and trying to get your truck stops sorted. That one and that one, thanks. We're going to come straight through and back around, right? That's how we're going to do this. I apologize if you guys can hear the rain in the background. It is just non-stop rain here at the moment at my place. Right. This time I'm setting it up on the correct what are you saying? Correct production line. Before I had it on the plastics factory. I don't know why I did that the other day. I was just too busy talking, not enough thinking. Okay, so that is one there, and the other one will go pretty much the same how we're going to do it. Wow, the rain is really tumbling down out here. This one can be a short 10 meter because it's only a drop off. And where is the closest place we can go? We might even just make this a turnaround bay. That's a long way from there, but I'm going to take it just to make sure that it is connected. Yep, okay. Put the line in. Yes, beautiful. Exactly what I want you to do. That seems like a longer trip around, but we'll... You know what? Here's an idea. Let's try out our new thing. Cleethorpes Central. If that bay is too full, go to bay 2. Okay. If this bay is too full, go to bay 2. Okay. Let's give it a go. We may as well try and utilize it. Now this is going to be, what are we calling it? Timber. Yep, okay. We could call it wood. And this is clay. Truck. Okay. We need to put in, we're going to need to borrow something, a little bit more money also. Yeah, I thought we might have to. We'll give them... we'll put this truck stop, we'll put it right here, right in the middle. Right in the guts, hey? Okay. Oh, that wasn't too bad actually. Buy vehicles. Cargo. We're going to, now, we could just use, this is 9 capacity. That's 8 and it takes timber logs. That's 7. So we want this one here. We do want the old Mac. How many can we buy? Not many. Mr. Bank Manager, we need to borrow. I want to get probably... what do we want to say? 5, 6, 7, 8. Also, Timberline needs to be recolored. Now, while we're here, let's check out one of the other features, which is the custom color. Okay, so let's touch on the custom colors here. If we want to change the custom color, you come down here and you hold in the shift key, as it says right there, shift to set custom color and click on it, right? Shift and left click. And then look at this. You can change all the fantastic colors in the world that you want, that you previously had to get a mod for and do all that sort of stuff. We're going to go a lovely timber brown color. What would you call that? Brown? I would be not close. Now you can put your hashtag color you want in here. You can set your RGBs in here that you want. So you can, if there's a certain colors that you know that are the coding, you can just chuck them in. But it's also handy if you want to keep colors the same across the board and you know that they're red, green, blue coding for them, you can just slot them straight in. Really, really cool feature, I find. I want to go... Okay, let's go that, apply. Even though the color's there, but let's just put our own custom color in, and that's our timber color right now. Okay, so that's good. Let's set that in motion and see if we can crank out a bit of money. Look at these little work trucks go! Go, you good things. Now, hopefully this should start. Yep, perfect. We've also done that at the wrong end. We've made that longer than it should be. So we want to, this one here, cargo. We may as well chuck these in right here. So they've added cargo buildings now, and let's get into the description. Actually, we'll pause this just in case we lose a bit of money. Let's get into the description of cargo stations and stuff just quickly, and we'll head over to the cargo terminals and check that out as well. At the moment, we have a current capacity of, what's that? I want to say 40, is it? So 20 and 20, right. So 20 timber at that platform and 20 or product. Whatever you've got, 20 product at this platform and 20 at this one. So 20 from terminal 1, 20 from terminal 2. That's a total of 40 timber total that we can have combined on this platform. In the grand scheme of things, when you're trying to ferry out and stock up a heap of stuff here, it's not massive, right? So what we can do is if we add another one here, we can go back to that now. We will now see that our capacity on that one is 40 and the capacity on this side still remains 20, okay? So all of a sudden our total combined capacity is 60 for this terminal. Now, they've added cargo buildings for the truck stops and that sort of stuff, and it's the same for passengers as well, and the same will apply for cargo train stations. Excuse me, I'm just gassy. The same applies for cargo stations and passenger stations on trains and that sort of stuff as well. So let's have a look here now. We're going to building this storage building here, this small cargo building. Provides a capacity for 25 cargo items more, and this one here is 75. We're going to go the big bopper and we're going to go and apply it right there. So much like a train station, you put it on the side, or I mean it can go on the back here if you don't ever want to have it come around, but it starts to provide more products. So we've got a total capacity on our terminals for 60, 40 and 20, 60, plus an in-house storage of 75, making that a total combined amount of what? 60 and 75 is 115. Okay? No, 135. Do your maths. 60 and 60 is 120 plus another 15 is 135. Right? So that's our total combined capacity for this terminal now for the timber. If we hit play, let's hit our terminals. Let's start to see it crank up. The timber is flooding out. Now, these guys here, we did give them the chance to pick up from this terminal. However, it may not. That may be a thing. So for science, I wanted to see if they would legit come over to this side and pick up if they didn't need to. But it's not a thing. Yeah, okay, so they're not going to. It's not a thing. I thought it could have been a thing. But down here especially, you can see them. They will either drop off here or drop off there, which we just witnessed, okay? So the more trucks we get, it means now that we can actually essentially pump more trucks onto this. As you can see, one drops there and one's going to drop here. Look at that. It works. Hey, I'm not completely wrong. So what it does essentially mean is we can actually start cranking, and look at our earnings now, much better. We can start, oh, that's probably from the loan we got. Let's buy a couple more trucks while we can. Buy vehicles, trucks. How many can we buy? 3. Set them on timber. We're going to use this as our starting profit line. Okay, they're going to pour out of there. But you can see how effective that is now. You can actually, what's going to be good is, say we're bringing product from another terminal down here and we're going to train it out. You can essentially have multiple trucks coming in on different lines, and they don't have to wait just to drop off at the one point. Drop off, drop off, drop off. They can drop off at multiple points. Such a handy thing. So I hope that's kind of explained what's going on now with cargo stations and capacities for them. We can check, we'll go and check it out on the stone one as well. I just want to make sure these guys here, yeah, okay, transport. We're not worried about transport so much yet. Champ. We're more worried about bankrolling ourselves. Let's check our line here. So the stone train is in profit. We've got the timber line here that's going to be in profit again soon. And then these guys are in profit also. I've still got the stone line set up over the back there for later on, just in case we may need it. Right. We're in the hole again though now. Oh, not good. We need these guys to start pumping out the money. Hopefully they can. And every time that the big train hits, we probably should buy a couple of more trucks. Ooh, we can't afford that. And we'll just keep buying them. I think that might be enough actually. Just to keep a constant income, constant trickle of income. 14 here, 14 here. So hopefully that will be a thing. Let's check our terminal here now. So you can see, look at this, 40 here, absolutely stocked. We're only going to have a capacity of 115 because it's not going to store on platform 2, but it is going to store in the warehouse. So you can see here. So it's being stored in there and right here. You can see it even out the front. How cute's that? Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, it's even got more than is required. All right, they're brimming, they're full, they're overflowing. All right, that means we need more trucks. Look at this, this is a great, you can see this working now too. He's gonna go around there, then he's gonna swing in there. It just keeps the, it'll help increase the income amount as well. All right, how are we doing with our stone train? Have we got much stone built up? We don't really. You've only got 29. But let's have a look at our terminal here. At the moment, it comes with a small station, so it's got a capacity. Abandoned is Cleethorpes coal mine. So here we go. Time until closing is 23 minutes and 20 seconds. I don't know what that equates to in years, but if we had the years turned on, it would probably say in 365 days. All right, let's go to that. So that's saying that this coal mine will close. Now we can choose to save this. Do we need it on this island? Is that a thing? No. There's 2 coal mines here. It's abandoned. There's another coal mine over here. That looks like that's going as well, is it? Abandoned. That's not abandoned. Do we need this coal? There's plenty of coal mines around here though. Okay, we might leave it for a sec. I think it'd be more prudent to keep coal mine there, coal mine, set these routes up with that. I think it would be more advantageous for us to do that to there and that to there. Because I'm pretty sure 2 of each is required to make steel. So that iron, these 2 coals, we've also got coal over here that can go there. 3 coal everywhere. Okay, we're not so worried about that coal place shutting down then. We could choose to save it if we wanted to by setting up a route, but we're not going to. I don't think we can buy it out. Although that would be quite a good... Yeah, okay. So to prevent the closure, you enable production or ship items to prevent the closure, right? That's how that works. It'd be quite good in a tycoon aspect if they could enable a way that you could actually buy this coal mine and then you make extra profit in the long run by buying the coal mine and owning it. That would actually be, but you know, I mean, you'd have to make it really expensive to buy. But I feel like that would be a really good in-game mechanic. Maybe it'll come later on. Maybe it's something to think about. All right, how are we doing money-wise? Let's crank up the volume again, and let's look at our next target. Okay, how are we doing down here? Let's check our lines now. Timber truck line making good cash money. Oh yeah, we're making great cash money. We've got 126 here. We can get some more trucks on there. You know you don't have to do that. You can legit just go like this, manage vehicles. Or wait till the you want to use your words there, champ? Yeah, we'll wait till the stone train pulls in and we'll buy a couple of trains. 3 if we can. He's about to pull in. Oi, I think we just got, what, another 6 more. We've got 19 vehicles on this. Well, look at them go. They're pouring out. This is fantastic. This is gonna fund us. Hey, you gotta do it. Whatever floats your boat, whatever gets you cranking, whatever gets you going in the morning. Okay? Let's now check out, look, I could legit just put the trucks back on there and then you're getting a double dish of stone to there and then you're getting stone and conmats reduced. I might have to do that if this is not working. We're getting full train loads though, that's the main thing. Let's look at our next target. Here's the long run plan for this little island, right? The long run plan is to set up some kind of a train spine that goes between Cleethorpes and right? Barton Upper Humber. I keep calling it Humber, but it's Humber, right? So Barton Upper Humber to Cleethorpes. We need some sort of a passenger route, and I'm thinking we might piggyback this because it might turn into, we might have little split off lines that come down it as well for cargo and such, right? We might even put a cargo terminus right in the middle here and passenger route that comes down onto it. So I think that might be, once we start getting a little bit of money, if I stop spending it, we'd probably be right. I think that'll do us for trucks at the moment anyway. Stone Train's well in profit now, and these guys will only increase. I think they'll just keep ticking over. Lovely. Okay, let's plan our next target. We're doing that. Okay, so these guys need fuel. We've got the ability to get some crude up to this, some oil up, and make some refined oil. Okay, some crude into refined. Then we can refine that. There's also one here. So that to there, and that to there. Then what? Well, they need it eventually. Who else needs it around here? Just them. Still, it's a very lucrative business, but that's a big build early on when we've only got enough change for lunch. Yeah, okay, what about food? How are we looking for food? Well, we got this farm here. We've got that farm there. That farm there. Yeah. Okay, this is the planning phase is a little bit harder early on. Well, we could save this coal mine and start trickling coal down to here, like that to there, that to there. We'll get the iron in there. We'll start making some steel, which eventually has to go down to goods. We can get that refined oil down to oh no, we need a goods factory. To the plastics factory. I mean, have we got a plastic? Ah, yeah, right there. Right. So if that goes to there, comes back to there, that's a tiny little profit, and then that can come back down here, to here. Right. It's a big job too. How much loan have we got? We've got a total loan of 15. We're going to have to start repaying that down also, because we don't want to be stuck with a hefty loan for long. What about we look at some passenger routes? Go elsewhere. Food is always a good one to start off with, but there's not many places that require anything. There's probably plenty that you guys can see. We could set up another little timber route just here. Huh. These guys need food also. These guys need timber here. So we could send this timber off over to here actually. Yeah. And then what? Then we need steel. But who's getting the machinery parts? Cleethorpes, obviously. Okay. We've got plenty of prospects. It's a matter of trying to find the most lucrative early on. That's going to help us. This guy's almost done. Let's watch what happens when it gets abandoned. Actually, let's pause. Let's save that. I want to keep that one. Purely because it's close. Okay. Yep, save it. We've got the money. We're going to save it, people. We're not going to let it demolish. We're going to let that one go. And we'll watch that shortly. But I want to save this one purely. Also, give me a 20 meter straight off the bat. Okay, they're expensive. We're going to put a cut through road as well, straight down to here. Actually, can we make you? Yep, we can. Okay, that's expensive. bugger. I don't want it to have to come all the way around here, see? Do it in pieces. And then it'll be less expensive. That's 50,000. 60. 70. 78. They're about 79. So about $100,000 it costs to put that road in. It's got some sharp turns in it. You should have done that with the smooth one. Yeah, but I don't really care. We can fix that later. So instead of $500,000, which is the crow flies, it cost us $100,000 to put that in. That's heaps better. Right, let's get. We're going to put a station in right at the end here, so we might get a bit of a. Ooh. I was going to say like road like that. We're going to save money because I want that steel to come in and I want these guys to be able to come down here as well. Right, let's get our little breadwinners in. You don't need to be that big. You're quite expensive otherwise. Okay, we will configure that and we're going to put a street access either side. We will configure this later as we get on. At the moment, we're utilizing it purely for drop-off only. Okay, now we also, can we take, let's get a line in now. Okay, and you can utilize one or the other. So the exchange, you can use 2 as well. Okay, beautiful. Now you are what? Coal? Coal is the color of, we'll make you black. No, that's oil. We'll make you, no, we've already got that. Let's go to our custom colors, shall we? What a novel idea. Coal is the color of that. Okay. It's pretty close to the other ones you were saying. Yeah, shut up. Okay, coal. Oh, dearie me. And this is Clee. You're just doing 1, thanks. Truck. And we'll call this one saved company. Just so we always know that we save that company first. On there. Or we may not have yet. We may still run out by the time we get this in. Okay. Can we afford to put one of these in? We probably can actually. I want the cheapest possible because even, oh, we don't want that. Even if I can get 1 truck on it. Do that again because I actually accidentally set it instead of rotating it. 20,000. 13,000. So much more expensive when you have to manipulate the terrain. It's been a while since I've had to worry about money, put it that way. 16, 15, 14, 13. Take it. Buy some vehicles. Now we're going to run, this takes 8. Yeah, we're going to run these. How many can we take? 1. Set it on Coal Clee. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to see if this company gets saved. And then we're going to see if these guys don't get saved. Ladies and gents, we saved it. Just as simple as that. It kicks into gear and away it goes. Now this one here is going to be gone in less than 30 seconds. That's a quick timer. Let's see what happens. Countdown. Just like that. Absolutely wiped off the face of the map. That was very anticlimactic. The main thing is we saved this one, which is perfect because it's going to help us now. I guess it forced our hand. It's quite a good dynamic if you think about it. The game has legit forced my hand to do something early on that I probably would have waited to do later on, and it's now made us actually have to step into steel production, which is probably not a bad thing because I was umming and ahhing as to what our next move would be. Yeah, so we can look at now. Manage the vehicle, and let's get you. Let's get all you guys starting to lift and shift some more coal. Now this coal mines wants to bite the dust. You can bite the dust, buddy. I'm not so much worried about you. We're actually going to get you set up next. I haven't even been able to take you guys over and have a look at the actual, let's get the cheapest price we can, at the actual train, no we did, we looked at that, I showed you it briefly. But you can look at the different terminals that will net what size cargo they produce with what size buildings. We'll just wait here a sec for the money to tick back over. Tickety boo. I think we just had a big chunk come out. Once that stone train hits, it's a good lump sum in one hit. And then, although we did just spend a lot of money, so that's why earnings are so negative, because we put all that road infrastructure in, we put the depots in, that sort of stuff. All right, we're back in business. All right, pause for a sec. Actually, no, keep it running. Let's go here to here. We will utilize the same color for our coal, and we'll call this coal Clee number 2, yeah, okay, truck. Right, let me just edit this one. Let me edit this one here. Number 1. Okay. Right. And then we'll be able to get some trucks on that shortly also. But it means we're getting some coal stored perfectly. So we're going to have some incomes just trickling in once we can get these guys sorted, off and running. Another coal mine wants to bite the dust. What I would like to see is industries that are coming to fruition, that get started. Warning, abandoned farm, this one over here. So a whole farm is going to potentially disappear. Now we've got to make a decision, do we want to let that happen or not? And time is only going to go quicker as we keep it in fast forward more. But I want to keep it in fast forward more so we can get ourselves into a nifty little profit. Right, this one here, well, we've got some trucks on there. I'm going to set some trucks on this one also. So just stand by. Mac, how many can we get? Just one. Just one. Set it on coal 2. Okay. And that's been it for today, ladies and gents. That's a good insight. And episode 2, it's got us sort of all over the place. The game with the updates has now got us really thinking about our moves. It's almost like a strategic game of chess. If it's going to keep closing down industries, where are we going to go, or where are we going to go to get those industries in the future to be able to feed our people what they need to be fed? Next time out, I think I still want to try and look at getting this spine line in down through here, so stay tuned for that. Also, stay tuned for just more update information, and we'll go through a lot more stuff as well. I've been Van Ham, thanks for your support. Please, even if you're just brushing by or want to stay by, just subscribe, it helps. I'm really trying to hit that 1,000 mark, and I need your guys' help to get there. I don't want to beg about it too much. Look, I'm not a bad YouTuber to have in your background, just to come and check and have in your subscription list. I just talked myself up there. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification for when the new videos drop each time. Mostly weekdays and a couple on the weekends, and we're getting back into live streaming on the on the weekends as well. So stay tuned for that, guys. Thanks for joining me today. As I said, thanks for your support. Next time out, we're going to hit up to Cleethorpes. So I think we've got to do that. We've got to make that push. We're going to clean up a lot of these guys. We're going to get the iron sent down into here, and we're going to start getting steel produced. And then potentially we've got to look at this plastics as well and get these goods starting cranking out, because we need to get goods where to? Where do we need goods again? Over here. Sedgefield. The Sedgians need it, right? Stay tuned for that. Where are we going to leave you this time? Oh, that's a tight tunnel. Alright guys, stay safe wherever you are. Stay glued to your screen, and I'll see you in the next one.